Morning, Facebook. I'm just waiting for the gang to arrive, so bear with us a moment as we get sorted and get in our seats and get set and get the camera so that we're actually full face on screen. And I can see one of my friends almost on camera, and he's waved. And so that's two of us.
Hiya.
Hi, sound and vision good. We're just waiting for one more, which would be Mr. Silk when he arrives. Just a minute.
Morning.
Right, now we can start. Good morning and welcome. It's Thursday morning, it's 10 o'clock in the UK, and it's Blabbing for Britain, episode 83. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Stephen.
And good morning, Stephen.
And good morning, Stephen.
And we say good morning to Fernando. And hello, and thank you for joining us. Welcome to the show. And I'm just going to try and that again. Welcome to the show. That's better. And if you are enjoying the show, then please share. Right. Okay. How are things in the Midlands, John?
Have you been to the barber's, Stephen?
Since the last time you saw me, yes.
I thought you'd had your ears lowered.
It's the summer look. Okay, summer is here. And yeah,
right.
No.
So I better share this off and have my hair cut, have I?
Well, I don't, John. I can't possibly say anything. And good morning, Tish.
Actually, because it's too hot.
It
so how's it in the Midlands? The Midlands are good. The Villa have bought a football pensioner. I don't understand why, but they have. I tried to do my second live broadcast last night, but couldn't get any signal. So that was a bit sad. So you didn't get to see the Victorian Railway Bridge. Well, I'll have a go tonight on that. Try and make up.
If at first you glance at...
How are things in Wiltshire?
Well, we're sweltering. It's going to be another hot day. Sun's shining, clear skies, 27 degrees. So... and I'm just going to put my mic on. That might help a little bit. I know I sound good, but
I can hear you perfectly.
I should sound better now. Possibly.
It's a bit better, but not a great deal of difference.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, it just shows how good this signal is now. Right. Now, I was just about to mention a friend of ours because it's good to see that Peter is out of hospital and up and about and recuperating. So we send Peter our best wishes, and we look forward to seeing him on a future show whenever he's ready to come back. The seat is ready for him. So good wishes, Peter. Thumbs up from John as well.
So what's happened to Stephen?
He came and he went. He came and he went, but there's somebody else who wants to join us. Should I let him in? I think I should.
Go on then. Is it Pete?
Good morning, Peter.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
You remember me?
Oh, of course we do.
If we're really honest, we had a holiday last week as well, Peter. So you didn't miss last week at all.
Yeah, I've seen that. I would have been on.
Oh, no.
I would have been.
And the week before, we had all sorts of fun because I tried an outside broadcast from Devon.
Oh, all right. And did it go okay?
On the third attempt, it was not too bad, really. But
Right. I was at that time. I was out of this world. Yeah, I was out of it.
And how are you feeling now, Peter?
I'm still weak. but I'm getting better each day. I had a bit of a rough time, but I'm getting there, slowly but surely. You know.
Yeah. And Tish is saying we would never forget Peter, and how could we? We've always said we've saved the seat for you.
Yeah.
And to everybody who's watching, we're welcoming Peter back, and it's good to see him, mate. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're just going to take it easy for now.
Yeah, I think this is the 3rd week after the operation. I got a punctured lung, and I got a chest infection. So it had a bit of a rough time. The operation was easy, but it was after there was the problems, you know. And I've never felt so vulnerable in all my life. And yeah, so that's it. Yeah.
I have somebody else. You're back, and there's somebody else who wants to say hello. So I'm going down.
Okay.
Morning all. Morning,
Hello.
Peter. Can
Morning.
You hear?
Yeah.
Just want to say how lovely it is to see you again, mate. Really lovely.
Yeah.
I missed what you've just been talking about because I've had to reload the map, but delighted you're back. Are you okay? I know you said.
Just getting there slowly but surely.
Oh, that's great. Mate. So pleased you're back.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's me. Just this is probably the best I've felt. I've been up all night. I haven't slept. I've actually been up I've been up since midnight, right through. Part of my sleep patterns affected. You know. So yeah.
Good.
So that's me back. That's all you need to know about me. What's happening today then?
You know, I mean, it's beautiful weather here in sunny Stoke-on-Trent. Palm trees are out, which is lovely, and the wind crashing in, gorgeous. I'm just going to have a peek in the garden.
I've got to tell you a funny story. After my operation, after my operation, the surgeon says, "How are you feeling?" I says, "Terrible." So they give me an X-ray. And the next thing, a whole troop of them come in with a surgeon at the front. You know, it was all trainees and another guy. He says, "Peter, we're giving you on your bed right now. We're going to have to cut you open and put a drain into your side." So I'm lying here and everybody's watching me. And then one of the young student doctors said, he says, "Excuse me," he says, "but do you have a guy that works for you called Willie?" I goes, "Yeah." And he said, I said, "I recognised your voice." He says, "We've been watching all your videos." And even the top surgeon says, "Oh, was it viral?" And he's an older man. It was so funny. I says, "Hey," wow. I says, "You've made my day." And then I took the laughing gas as they plunged into my side with a local anaesthetist, cut me open. And I thought that was just hysterical. That's what he said. So it was brilliant. Yeah. So videos do work.
Well, isn't it? You've got intensive care. Where are you, Aberdeen? Intensive.
I'm back home now.
You need to do a special show with them.
Yeah, so funny. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, let's get back to the show. Let's go back to the show. What's happening?
I'm leaving at 10:30 because I've got a wobbly tooth, and the only appointment I could get was 11:15. So,
okay.
Well, and I have to go off at 10 as well. I have to go out to a client, which is a delightful place to be.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Where are we? Say again, sorry, Peter, say again.
No, very good. Very good.
Oh, yeah. So that's cool. As I said, the weather's gorgeous. I've got some special poppies, White Cross poppies coming out, which is lovely.
your hand under cupping them the other day?
Yeah. I took a slow-mo video because I've got my emotion ball, as you know, the world famous emotion ball. And I thought we'd have some emotional poppies as well. They're bloody gorgeous. And according to the Daily Express, and they know everything, don't they, about Princess Diana, immigrants, and the weather on their front pages. It's going to be a 90-degree scorcher sometime soon. So I guess I'm not sure if it reached all the way up to you, Peter, but I guess that you've done quite well so far this year in weather terms.
Well, sitting in the hospital, some beautiful days, but I seen it out the window.
Yeah.
So it was I was quite jealous seeing the sunshine, and the guys that work for me, the main man, he came in to see me. But what did I learn? Well, listen, this is what I've learned about this stage in life. If you've got a business, right? If you're a young business starting up, make sure that you have critical illness cover and injury cover. And if you work for yourself, make sure they can get someone else to help you should you go down. There was a lot of noise in the background. Is it me?
I can't hear any.
There's a lot of...
Stephen, do you want some more poppy seeds?
Love to, yes. I've decided next year is bloody hell, mate. You've got a few there, John. Jeez.
Well, it's a bit of a story behind it, to be honest. We had poppies everywhere last summer around the allotments, so I went around collecting the heads, and then when they'd all dried off, I shook them into this jar. And the reason for it was that in Leicester, they had a new road, and they called it Remembrance Way. And the British Legion asked people to collect poppy seed so that they could spread poppies all along it.
Got it. Great idea.
Why have you still got the poppies? And the answer is because Leicester City Council wouldn't let them put the poppies along the road.
How are they going to stop them?
Well, lots of us said that as well. But the suggestion was to wait 18 months to 2 years and then just do it.
Absolutely. They do self-seed ever so well, don't they? But no, we're going back. Yeah, I'll take it.
Once you've got them on your allotment, getting rid of them is really hard work.
Right, fair enough. But you should leave the seed pods or take them off and then let them dry out, yeah?
Yeah. Obviously, you want them to go brown on the plant. If they start to go brown, but the plant's in the way and you want to chop it back, we take the seed and then we put them upside down in a jar so that the seed falls out anyway. No lid on the jar, obviously.
Yeah, I got that.
And that way you can collect the seed.
I've got that. So one thing we're missing in the gardens, both front and back, and that's colour. Got some lovely roses coming out this year. So I shall have to do some videoing of that. So that's Garda's question time, John.
Yeah. Did you see my video?
No.
Well, there's a challenge running called...
oh, yes, I did. What's that then? What's that?
31 Days Live. It was done in jest, but now there's a load of us doing it. And there's a group that you can post them in as well. I'll let Steve put a link up to the post to the group. So it's #31 Days Live, and then the group is called the Unofficial David Vaughan something or other group because he said he didn't.
What's the idea? What's the idea?
It's just to get people videoing.
So short, but every day.
The only deal I've got to do is. It sounds like I'm making the noise now. The only deal is that the idea is you do it for 31 days and then it just becomes natural after 31 days and 5 minutes minimum. So I took a walk around the allotments and it stopped after 35 seconds, but I started again and finished my 5 minutes off.
And did you publish that on your Facebook?
So that's on my Facebook and then shared into the group.
Got it. Cool. Well, I've told you about these meetups, haven't I? You know, the networking things. They're called meetups.
Yeah, well, meetups is a worldwide organisation, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to Stoke-on-Tech tonight at the Mitchell Theatre in Hanley, which is obviously where we are. But we, the presentations, and they tend to be quite technical, but tonight's is about testing and development and stuff like that. But they actually Facebook Live, the event, the speakers, yeah. Well, tonight I'll just take my camera and do some walking around because there's about 40 people turning up, which is pretty bloody good for a networking event midweek, when people have got other nice things to do. So I'll do some of that this evening and kick my 31 days off with that. How long has it been running, John?
It started on, I think it was Saturday, but it's not about how long has it been running. You start your 31 days when you want to start your 31 days.
Oh, I like it. So I can get me poppies on and all that sort of stuff as well. It's got some lovely buddleia out the front.
We've got a lovely buddleia in the middle of the patio.
Right.
Growing out the crack between the paving slabs. Yeah, but it is so nice that it wouldn't let me cut it down.
It's growing, as we say around, it's going mental. It's going brilliantly over here. That's cool. So, have you seen
the one with the little orange balls on it? So instead of a plume, like you just get round, like a Malteser-sized ball, but in orange.
No, I haven't seen that.
We've got one of those in the front garden, but it only flowers every 3rd year.
Bloody hell. Well, these are about 3 years old, and they are absolutely stunning. And of course, you get the butterflies because they like that. Have you seen some press recently about the destruction of bees?
Well, the ones in North Wales.
I don't know where, but
they were Welsh black bees, and I have to be sort of half fair to them. They do look a lot like a wasp. They're not like what you traditionally think of as a European bee. They look a lot like a wasp that's been painted black. I can't hear you, Peter.
No, can't.
No sound, Pete.
But I mean, do you know anything more about it, John?
Well, some subcontractors. I mean, they're blaming the council, but they were subcontractors. And they killed off the bees because they were in a dustbin, and the dustbin was in the street. It's a very difficult decision to make, really.
What do you know about bees, Stephen?
More than I did last year. We've planted a wild garden this year. And the wild garden is attracting quite a few flying things, like bees and wasps and all sorts of things. So I'm learning more and more. But could you be a beekeeper? That's the question.
No.
I mean, they get stung. In my walk around the allotment, I showed the allotment bees, which are 5 hives, and they're encased in a fence with like a net at the front. So that you can't bumble into them. I didn't realise until after I said it. But they're constantly stung, the 2 people that run those, and they wear all the dressings and everything. Have you seen Steve Lawson's picture? Do you know Steve Lawson, the bee man? I know that other Steve.
Canadian.
No, he's from South Carolina.
South Carolina. Well, that's over there, isn't
it? He's been stung just here by a Russian bee that got into one of his hives, and his eye is totally closed up.
No, we got 4 quails, so 5 quail, and that's enough for me. Don't need none of them bees. But we always look out for them, and yeah, like you, John, there's loads of them around, so hopefully that's a good sign.
Yeah. We can hear you now, Peter. We can hear you.
We can hear you, Pete.
He can't hear us, he says.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Okay, through the language of sign.
What's happened there? No sound.
Apparently that's clapping in sign language. You wave your hands either side of your head.
Here's the boss. Here's the director.
Yeah.
Almost award-winning director.
Yeah, what's going on? What happened there? We all really voted for you. What's going on?
Well,
why did you waste my time?
Right, okay. The live streaming awards. Thank you for both of you. Live streaming awards was the vote was closed last Friday, and the awards were presented. And the best male show host was Jeff Adams, who I host the Belive.tv show with every Monday night. Best. I'm getting signals from Peter. I'm not watching Peter at the same time. And as John pointed out, I was number one British male show host. Thank you.
Did you see my King Stephen that I posted?
I love the photograph. Yeah, I've taken a copy of it, and whenever I'm out and about, I shall display it as yeah. And no, it was a great experience because the first 3 weeks I wasn't off the leaderboard, and then I fell off the leaderboard, and I finished eventually 13th. When you consider that I was the only Brit in there, there was somebody from Ireland. I was the only Brit. I'm quite chuffed with that, happy with that, and it was a great experience. But it was
the Irish guy come?
The Irish lady didn't figure in the top 30.
All right.
Another Beliver came in 25th. Jeff was 8th overall. I was 13th, and Karen was 25th. So a win for Belive TV.
The schools won, didn't they?
Yeah, it's a name you can't forget. It's the Griswold School, and we all know that from the film. Yeah.
On the Belive thing, it's the app. It's the John. 2 weeks ago, John ran his session on a Samsung tablet.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't a Samsung, but yeah.
On a tablet. Yeah. I've tried this morning with a Samsung thing, A4 thing. Didn't get anywhere with it. It wouldn't even properly load.
I just ran it in Chrome on the tablet.
Yeah, I think I did. That's all I've got on it. It's not mine actually.
No, it loads the application.
I can't hear you. You'll have to take me off the show.
Can you hear us, John? Peter?
Sorry.
Okay.
Peter?
No, it didn't. John, the app failed. The app crashed.
The app worked fine on mine.
It's probably me then. It's probably some sort of...
When you run it in Chrome, it forces you to download the app.
Yeah, I did that. And I tried to sign in, and it just said, and then didn't do anything. Not to worry.
But I had no problem getting in. I had a problem with the speed of the, internet on site.
Talking of speed of the internet, I want to say thank you to TalkTalk. My upload speed is now 4.2. I
got some news for you. I posted that mine was 218 and 11.
Yeah.
Mickey D, Michelle. What's Michelle's real surname? Mickey D, Michelle. Anyway,
Michelle Harris. Michelle D. Harris.
Yeah, Mickey D. She sent me a note saying, did you know for £1 you can change your upload to 20? So I've signed up for the 20 up for an extra £1 a month.
Okay. Well, I'm happy with 4 because it's a world difference. You won't see me going all fuzzy and stuff.
No, you've stopped going.
Yep. No. Yeah, and I'm testing another system to go out live to YouTube at the moment, and I'm doing that in HD, which is even better.
Live stream.
Yeah, live stream goes to Facebook and YouTube. We've got Belive for Facebook, so there's no point in going any better than that. And but live stream goes out to YouTube, 4 people on screen. So I'm testing that at the moment.
I'll see you briefly yesterday, but I had a busy day, so I couldn't spend much time there.
Well, it's a great way to grow your audience on YouTube. Anyway, I'm going to try and bring Peter back, and we'll see if he's got his sound. I know you guys are going in 5 minutes, but if you chat for another 5, and then I'll come back up.
So what's today's 31-second minute day video, John?
31 days live. Well, I might cheat and use this as my 31 days live today. But if I get a chance, yesterday I was going to go and talk about the railway bridge that's literally at the bottom of my garden, which dates back to 1865, but has been updated and grown over the years. But what's really special about it is it has 5 steel girders, 159 feet long, that span the road. Ooh. I'm not going to say too much more. I won't have anything to say when I do my broadcast.
You're just rehearsing for it now, John.
Spoiler.
Get the spiel right. Yeah. Right. Peter's disappeared again. He disappeared again. Because he can, when he's in the green room lobby section, he should be able to hear us. And if he can't, then it's pointless coming up on screen.
Have you said recently that Belive is out of beta, that you've got a special deal with them and stuff like that?
Right, no, shush. Thank you, Stephen. I'm going to edit that bit out. Good. Right, Belive TV is now out of beta, and you can. There are 2 flavors. You can go for free, which is 2 lots of 20 minutes per week, and that's it. You can pay $15 a month, and you can then do 16 shows a month, which is 4 shows a week, or you can go unlimited, which is $25. Now, I'm not going to say which of those programs we're on, but let's just say that we're winning. But, I mean, the thing is, within Belive TV, you've got everything that you usually use vMix and OBS for, and Manycam. We've got the photographs, we've got the screen share, we've got the frames are on the picture. We've not got the Belive.tv logo on the live broadcast. So you can white label it, and if you're doing any number of shows, then it is well worth it, and it's quite probably the best and the cheapest out there, because the competition is from $40 a month, so $25, £6 a week, 2 pints, less than 2 pints.
A few people have grumped about it, but you know, when you look at the value, it is really good value. I mean, I subscribe to several of the things that are $37, $40, $48 every month, so $25 is not the end of the world.
No, it's very reasonable. And more people are taking advantage of the offer. I mean,
if you like Peter and you go to Costa, it's 4 coffees a month, you know.
That's right. I mean, the situation is that the Belivers group, which is the official Belive.tv group, which I helped to admin, now has over 2,000 members.
Wow, that's impressive.
It is impressive. It's growing at the rate of about 200 a week now. So they've hit this just right. I mean, every time I come on, I get notifications that so-and-so wants to join the group. And before I can click the button, somebody else has done it.
It's Tina Shang, because she's got nothing else to do.
Well, Tina Shang and April Roger, and of course Irene. You know, I used to do the one-stop show with Irene.
Yeah.
You may not. Yeah, I did the one-stop show with Irene. One Stop is now closed, but Irene is now working for Belive directly, and she's in charge of the support on a day-to-day basis. She's the outward-looking part of Belive. She's the person who's out and about.
The lady with the almost unpronounceable surname.
The surname's Chan.
Chan. I know. I'm thinking of a different lady then, I'm afraid.
All right. Okay. The middle name perhaps is.
Does she use all 3 names and one of the names?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I need to go in a mo, but I'd just like to mention Mike Turner. Now I know Stephen knows Mike Turner. Do you know Stephen in Stoke? Mike's been around since the very, very early days of the Academy, and Stephen and I have certainly known them. But I'm afraid he's quite poorly at the moment. Mike, did you hear my Outlook pop up and tell me to get a shift on?
Yeah.
But Mike had a burst appendix last week, and he's had 2 subsequent operations because things have not gone too well. So just like to send certainly mine, and I'm sure everybody else's best wishes to Mike, because he's a big man in social media. His business is called Tin Digital, and he's based in Plymouth, but he ain't too good. So get well soon, Mike.
My best wishes go along with John's. Get back with us soon, Mike, and wish you all the best and a speedy recovery, and talks out to the family as well. And look forward to seeing you back live on, it's the 6 o'clock club he runs, isn't it? Down in
6 o'clock club, which also has a morning meeting at 7 a.m. Yes, he started in the evening, and now he does 7 a.m. as well.
Why is it not 6 o'clock in the morning, John?
Oh, come on. And he lives in Devon. In fact, actually, Mike lives in Cornwall and travels
he lives across the border.
Because he lives just north of. Well, he's moved recently. He's actually moved nearer Saltash than he was before. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to say goodbye because the dentist awaits the rocky tooth.
Take care, John. See you later.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
See you all soon. See you next week.
Right, and Stephen, your turn to.
I just want to say, just check out if you're in the local. What's going on in Hanley tonight? It's really worth going to. It makes marvellous people, and it's all about the people. I will say.
Okay, take care, Stephen.
Bye.
Bye. Right, and now there's just me. This is Blabbing for Britain Part 2. John has gone to the dentist. Stephen has gone to see a client. So the show's all mine. So I'm going to change direction for a moment and run for a little while longer. If you're not aware of Belive in 5, I'm broadcasting from Belive.tv today. And Belive.tv is quite probably the best way to actually broadcast out to Facebook. And beginning of June, Tina Shang and I started a movement which is called Belive in 5, which is backed by Belive.tv themselves, and it enables you to take a Udemy course, which Tina and I wrote, and we can help you go live on Belive.tv with a personal mentor. And I'd just like to say good morning, Corinda, and welcome to Blabbing for Britain Part 2 with me. So Belive in 5, you can have a personal mentor for 15 minutes, help you go live for the first time. What we found is that when you do go live, your first show is the most important one. If your first show goes well, then you're more likely to do a second. So we can provide you with a personal mentor who will take you live for the first time, so that your first experience of Belive.tv is a good one. And welcome back, Tish. And I'll give an explanation. John has gone to the dentist. Stephen has gone to see a client. Leaves me here, and I'm going to talk about a few things not related. If anybody wants to join me on camera, I best post a link. Just a minute. I'm just going to go to, forgive me for a moment while I talk, and go to Facebook. Remiss of me, I didn't post a link. And I'm going to Blabbing for Britain, the page, and found the page. So, okay, and Corinda's going live on Smiletime after this show. So, if you want to catch Corinda, head over to smiletime.com, and you'll see him there. If you want to join me live here, then I'm just putting the link in now. Edit post, and it's coming up. I'm just typing in join us. Okay, So that's that done. So if anybody does want to join me on camera, then just click the link. Right. So that's the and there's the Udemy course. Now the Udemy course that Tina and I started has now got 1,060 students inside a month, which is absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Tish. 1,060 students, and it's free to everybody. If you go to Udemy, you type in Facebook Live, you look for free courses, you'll find it's the top best-selling free course on Udemy for Facebook Live. So we're quite chuffed about that, and okay, I'm going to take that down. Hello, Corinda. Do you want to talk about your show for a moment?
Yeah. So after you, I'm doing a scanning show. So 40 days scanning.
Yeah, 40 days challenge. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing that after. I do it every week.
Yeah. So there's the 31 days challenge, which we talked about earlier, but you're running your own challenge.
Yeah.
Okay. And how do we take part in it?
Like, if I'm Smiletime, as you know, I'm Smiletime or not.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, so if I'm there and there's a link on the bottom which you can join, which is smiletime.com/channel/planning, and then click on that and then you can take part in the comments. And then after that, I can invite you to the tuning planet, and you can bring on the stage.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good. I wish you a successful show. And so that's the 40 days challenge with Corinda, and that's on Smiletime. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, and I'm bringing this up on screen, is a new initiative with myself and Tina Shang. And this will be starting 2 weeks today. Will be the first ever show of Grow Your Live Tribe. And what we're looking to do is to help you to grow your audience. You've got the show together. You know exactly what you're going to talk about. You're at the top of your game. You know your topic. And you're broadcasting live to an audience. And for us, I mean, obviously, if somebody interacts, that's a win. But what we're actually trying to do is to help you grow your reach on Facebook Live and on YouTube. And we'll be interviewing and talking to a host of people. We're hoping to have several of the Belive.tv people on there, and also people we've got to know over the years. I'm going to talk to an automotive dealer in the States who's pretty hot at growing a tribe, and I'm hoping that he will come and join us. Sorry, Corinda?
It's making up Smiletime. Like, you sent me like TV people, like I use Smiletime, Smiletime people.
Well, it's anybody who's doing a Facebook Live or a YouTube Live. Yeah, this is yeah, okay. But I mean, we're at this stage where we're actually just putting the show together over the next 2 weeks and getting people interested, and in fact building our own audience to talk about how to grow your live tribe. So that's the graphic for it, and we'll be live in 2 weeks' time, and looking forward to it, really. It's a new challenge, and it sort of trips off the tongue. Grow your live tribe, and you'll find that there is a group on Facebook which you're all welcome to join. That's the first thing we've set up, and then there will be the live show, which will go out on Thursdays at 12 p.m. Eastern. No, sorry, 8 p.m., 3 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays with myself and Tina and a special guest each week. and we'll be looking to help you find an audience and grow your live tribe over the coming weeks. And there'll be a Udemy course which will tie into that, which Tina and I are working on at the moment. And the Udemy course will be talking about Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and YouTube and every which way in which you can actually grow an audience actively. And the only investment you need is your time. We're not looking at, we might look at apps to do it, but we're not looking at apps to actually achieve this. We're going to concentrate on free ways of actually promoting your business, promoting your cause on Facebook and on YouTube Live. And so that's the shout out, and that's the graphic. And Tina's up brilliant at graphics. And that show airs in 2 weeks' time on a Thursday. Right, now, you all know that there is at the moment the 31 Days Live Challenge, which is to go live for 31 days continuously. And just to explain that, it started by David Vaughan and by Jonathan Tripp when David said to Jonathan, I bet you can't broadcast for the next 31 days. But he did that publicly. People saw it and decided that they'd have a go. So there are about a dozen people, probably more now, who are actually broadcasting on a daily basis. Now, there are only 3 rules involved. And the first one is, the first rule of 31 Days Live is that you must broadcast 31 days continuously. When you start is up to you. You can start any time you wish and then go for 31 consecutive days. You can broadcast on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Twitter, wherever you want. You can broadcast, but it must be live and it must be for a minimum of 5 minutes. Okay? And the other thing is that you must use the 31 Days Live hashtag. That's it. And there is a group which I posted a link to in the chat. So you can start when you want, and that's 31 Days Live Challenge, which is organised by David Vaughan and involves quite a few people. I'm in there, David's in there. So if you want to go live and you want to be part of a group who are taking the 31-day challenge, then please do join us. I mean,
just to let you know, I started a Smiletime visual group. So people with Smiletime, I know it happening there, Jon Upton admin, and I started I posted Smiletime, and I'm going to start a Smiletime group. Like, if there's any problem with Smiletime, then put it in a group, and then I or you or David, or Donald can help people what the problem is on Smiletime.
okay, I can see it, Peter. Just give me a second. So you started a Smiletime support group.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. So watch out for details of that from Corinda, and I'm going to take that picture down, and hopefully this time. Hello, Peter.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's
right.
good.
Okay. We're sorted. John's gone off to the dentist. Stephen's gone to see a client. And Corinda has joined us. I've just been talking about, I don't know whether you saw, talking about 1 or 2 things like the Belive in 5 challenge, sorry, the 31-day challenge, the new show that we're doing on Thursdays, and Belive in 5. So that brings us pretty well up to date. And Corinda's starting the Smiletime support group, which we've just announced on belive.tv.
Okay.
Right.
So the 31-day challenge, what is it, just going on for 5 minutes each day?
That's it. It's at 5 minutes each day. You can be on mobile, you can be on desktop, you can be on Facebook or YouTube or anything you want. And all you do is go live and talk about anything you want for 5 minutes. That's it. So this is my day 6. I've been using it. I want to go live on YouTube. So last 4 days I've been going on YouTube and just doing a live show from there. So it's killing two birds with one stone, because it fulfills the sort of requirements of the challenge, but it means I'm getting practice on YouTube. It's just some fun, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to set personal challenges, because if you can broadcast for 31 days, then you get into a routine, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just what do you talk about? That's the problem.
Yeah, you're saying that.
Aye.
I mean, no, you can talk about anything. I mean, we often do. I mean, Blabbing for Britain, we've been going 83 weeks, and we've talked about everything under the sun.
So you just do it in your own personal Facebook or whatever?
Yeah. Do it in your own personal Facebook, and then if you do a search for 31 Days Live on Facebook, there's a group. In fact, the link's in the post here. You can join the group, and you can just say, post in there, this is my day 1, this is my day 2. But you're keeping count yourself. There's nobody monitoring anybody. It's all sort of driven by what you do. Yeah. And it's just good fun, because they're a good group of people. It's a way to get to know people as well.
I'll tell you what surprised me.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I go on, just to go on, and the amount of people that come in, just have a chat.
That's it. If you go live, people will join you. Yeah. Especially if you know you're going to go live. So yeah. I mean, that's why I enjoy it so much, because we get the interaction. I mean, this morning with Tish and with Claire and with Corinda. If you can reach out, if a broadcast can reach out to one person and get a comment, that's good. If you reach out to 2, even better.
Corinda phoned me when I was in hospital. Do you remember that? I was lying in my bed, very ill, recovering.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, I think I'll call it a day.
Okay.
I'm a wee bit out of breath. Even just talking makes me tired. So I need all my oxygen. So nice seeing you all again. Just to let you know I'm here, and I'll catch you again. Bye-bye.
See you back. Take care. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Right. That was good. It's good to see Peter back.
Yeah.
It is. Right. Okay. Right. Well, this is going. I'm going to close the show a little bit early because I've said what I wanted to say, and Corinda said what he wants to say. Hopefully, do you have anything you'd like to say at the end, Corinda? The call out to people.
Just like, if you want to check out me on Facebook or like anything like that. Yeah, that's who I am.
Okay, brilliant. And from me, Tish, I want to say thank you as ever for joining us early in the morning. And the full team, it looks like the full team of 4 will be back next Thursday. It was brilliant to see Peter back today. And and we'll see you next Thursday, Tish. And to Claire, who joined us earlier, thank you. To Corinda, thank you for joining me on camera. And I'll see you later. Okay, so take care. And from me, it's goodbye. I didn't know that the boomerang was in the shot. There you are, that's better. No boomerang. The boomerang's gone. And right, okay, so this has been Blabbing for Britain, episode 83 from Belive.tv. We will see you all again next week. Take care, have a good weekend, and bye for now.